Good evening, folks. We are here at a place that we love to come to. This is only our fourth visit here, our second video. We're going to try to make this one better than the last one. So we are here because of an event, Shawnasi's birthday. It was actually yesterday, not today, and yes, she had a happy birthday. I guess you did.
I did. I had a very happy birthday.
Yeah, so she had a good birthday, but we didn't really get to go anywhere last night much, so we're going to do something tonight to celebrate. I'm taking her to one of her favorite places. Where are we?
We're at Cody Creek, the Depot at Cody Creek.
In?
Dobson, North Carolina.
Dobson, North Carolina, just a few miles below Mount Airy. It's about an hour and a half, about an hour and 40 minutes maybe from our house. But we don't get up here much, but we love to come when we do. So we're going to take this time. It's about 20 minutes before they open. We're going to show you around the place and just the way they've got it decorated. It's called the Depot. I used to think it was because there had been a train depot that came through here, but that's not the case. The owner actually went to Sanford, North Carolina, to the Sanford Depot and bought some of the items there and brought them up here to kind of decorate the place and give it the theme of a train depot. So that's why it's called that. We are here at, I guess the creek is Cody Creek. So we're going to go into an excellent place tonight to eat. We love it here, and we're going to be, I don't know what we're going to get yet, but we're going to enjoy it, I'm sure. So go with us. So there's the actual restaurant itself, and again you can see the things that put you in mind of a train depot there as far as the decor. So we're going to walk around here. They actually have 4 cabins that you can rent if you're on your honeymoon or if you're just wanting to get a night away with your spouse. They have 4 cabins you can rent. I'm not really sure where on the grounds those are, but they also have a chapel for your wedding. They have a banquet hall that you can reserve. So we're going to walk around and look at those things right now.
And they have this really pretty gazebo too. Lots of really pretty at night. They've got something that looks like a fountain. I don't know that that's ever been running while we're here, maybe in the summertime, but very pretty to come out here. You can do pictures and stuff out here, I'm sure.
And right here is their wedding chapel that you can call and reserve for your big day. So never actually been inside of it. The door is always locked. I guess they keep it locked until someone reserves it, but it looks very nice from the outside. We're going to walk up on the steps now and show you the creek down below it. Just a beautiful setting to plan that special day. All right, here is up on the steps near the chapel. So it says Cody Creek Chapel was established in 1999. Okay, down here is Cody Creek. This runs underneath the chapel, and it also runs underneath the covered bridge that you see there. You actually saw us drive across that as we were coming in. So that's what you have to cross to get into the restaurant. So just very beautiful out here. And now from the other side. And folks, we've had a lot of precipitation around here the last week, so there's a lot of mud. The water's muddy. Very rustic looking old wooden chapel here.
And after your wedding, you can reserve this banquet hall here for your reception. It seats up to 300 people.
And here is the gate leading to the banquet hall. It doesn't appear to be locked, so I'm going to try to see if I can walk up there and get a better look. So here is a better view of the banquet hall that you can reserve for your reception or your special event. Also, after you enjoy a wonderful meal in the restaurant, they have a general store right next door where you can come over and get some free ice cream. And to further add to the rustic atmosphere, they have these nice rocking chairs out here in the front of the restaurant that you can just come out and sit and relax on. And here they've got this old Chevrolet pickup parked out front. That's been here for as long as we've been coming. And I like old trucks like that. It looks like it's full of dirt in the back.
I think it's a flower bed in the summertime.
Yep. So it sure is smelling good out here. I don't know about you, but I'm ready to go in there and eat some food.
I'm starving, yes.
So let's go, birthday girl. Let's get in there. Here are the restaurant hours. We're now inside the restaurant. We got this beautiful fountain and water wheel to greet you when you come in. So we're going to go over this menu here, and there's a lot on it, so I'm going to start to the left with the appetizers. And folks, they got a lot of appetizers here. So I want to go down those pretty quick. If you want to try several appetizers, they got the Depot sampler platter. So let's move up here to the chicken entrees.
Thank you. Would y'all want to start off with an appetizer? Yeah, I think we're going to do the fried green tomatoes. Okay, I'll put those in for you. Thank you.
And moving down here to the steaks. Now up here to the pork, I will say that this will probably be my first visit here where I'm not getting the ribs. The ribs here are phenomenal. There's baby back ribs. They have their own special sauce. I don't even know how you would describe it. Pretty spicy, but it's good.
It's good. I've gotten them before too. I normally don't get ribs out.
We've never tried seafood here, but in case you're inclined to do that, they got some good options there as well. Here are your salad options. And they've also got a pretty good selection of side items as well. So let's look at those. Up here's the sandwiches. So let's feature those. Some pretty good sounding burgers there and chicken sandwiches. And finally, a kids menu. Now here is the address and phone number and the website. So I want to show you around the dining room here. There's actually 3 different ones. There's one to the right when you come in that's for bigger groups and parties. And we've never sat in this section before. This is the first dining room on the right.
You can hear the water wheel.
Yeah, you can hear the water wheel in here, and I'm going to take you back and show you the one we've always sat in every other visit before, but really like those antlers on that wagon wheel up there.
Oh, did you say the one you first picked?
So you walk back this hallway here, and they have pictures on the wall in every section. So that's something you don't see much anymore, a phone booth. So a lot of old rustic paintings on the wall here, and this one depicts Pilot Mountain State Park. That's if you have watched the Andy Griffith show, you've heard talk about the town of Mount Pilot. That's actually based on the town of Pilot Mountain and the mountain by that name. Just pan around here and show you this real quick. And this is the other main dining room. This is where we've sat every other time we've been here. So, it's very beautiful, very rustic place here. Okay, so we did decide to get an appetizer tonight. I am a huge fan of fried green tomatoes. So you didn't really want an appetizer, so you told me to pick one. You'd help me eat it, so that's what I picked. Here's your salad.
Yeah, I got a side salad as a one of my sides. They already brought it out.
Okay, so we're going to try one of these fried green tomatoes here. Never had this here before. So, I can get it cut. Gonna dip it in that ranch dressing, because that's ranch or blue cheese is how you eat fried green tomatoes. Okay. Show you up close of it.
Hot.
Very hot, but very good, very flavorful. I like that breading. What do you think of yours?
I think it's very good.
So the fried green tomatoes are a winner. Okay, the food is out, and here is mine. I got the ribeye steak, 12 ounces, Texas toast, baked cinnamon apples, and macaroni and cheese. And Shawnasy's still working on her salad and appetizer, and the food is out. So tell us again what you got.
So I got grilled chicken with vegetables. It's got squash and zucchini, peppers, and onions. Green beans, and I chose Texas toast.
Okay. I'm curious how you like that chicken. Okay, that was the longest chew on record. I had to cut the camera off.
But it's very good. It's very flavorful, so it looks like it's going to be very
I
good.
was trying to read your face and I couldn't. It's almost like, yeah, it's okay, but maybe not what you were hoping for.
No, it's good. It's got a lot of good flavor in there, and it's cut up nice and got some nice good pieces in there.
Okay.
Okay. So we're going to let him was preparing his food.
I remember the steak here last time being very good and the macaroni and cheese being very good. So I went back with those two again. Can't get the pepper to come out very well. And
Prepare it the way you like it.
I am. Let's go with the macaroni and cheese first of all.
It's nice and creamy and cheesy.
Yeah, that's what I remembered from last time. So it's still nice and creamy and cheesy. All right, so let's try that steak. Spread that good old A1 sauce on an already done right steak. That makes it even better. Let's spread that out a little bit. So I ordered it cooked medium. Looks like that's right on the money.
Yeah, it does.
So. Outstanding.
All right, good. Good. You try them apples? Yeah, go ahead and finish chewing
Yeah, I don't want to
first.
mix apples with A1. I don't put A1 on my apples, folks. Apples are good.
Okay.
I'm not really tasting a lot of cinnamon, but
Yeah.
they're good, flavorful, sweet.
Yeah.
I'm glad I tried them. I don't probably go back to a potato next time.
Okay. All right. Well, we're gonna enjoy our meal.
Okay, we got our bill. The total comes to $49.65 before tip. Our server was Maddie, so we're gonna step over to the general store and then step outside and give you our final thoughts. Evening sun is at just such an angle where it makes recording things difficult now. So we're gonna step in the general store, and I don't know how many men is gonna be able to meet this qualification, but they're looking for somebody that can clean, cook, sew, and care for 6 children. Now, I can clean and cook a little bit. I can't sew. And I don't know if I can care for 6 children or not. Never had but 2, so did okay with them, I think. So, here is the general store. I really like setups like this. I don't know if we ever walk back into this section or not. But you can get you, yeah, little clothing options, home decor.
Nice Valentine's Day.
Huh, where at? That's what you need to get for Valentine's. Turn that back around here. You would look sharp. How many of y'all think she'd look good in that?
I like that pink. That's pretty. It's very soft.
And right now, since it's just a little after Christmas, you can get 40% off on Christmas shirts. How's that say? Also, I guess that's Mary. Yeah. Alright, so let's walk around the general store here for a second. As you can see, this is truly set up like an old general store. A little fire engine. Cherry wine, old cherry wine sign. That's a signature cherry soda of the Carolinas. I'm not a soda drinker, but when I do, it's usually cherry wine. So they got spices, jams and jellies. That's the kind of you see in all the Amish stores right there. Just look at how neat this is set up in here. This is done up right, isn't it? See a lot of them old fire engine cars, like I had one of those. I actually still have it, but it's rusty now. So right now they got 40% off all Christmas items. So look at these pretty night lights here. If you like a night light with a pretty design, they got some really, really pretty ones. Mostly Christmas or winter themed. Shawnasi just noticed this. She pointed out they got a live bird in here. This is what you typically see at parks in Florida. Bird's name is Maggie.
No, I read them.
There's your card. You need to copy.
Those birds can bite you. Hello, Maggie. Oh, you know your name, do you? Pretty bird. You can get you a souvenir t-shirt of the Depot.
There's the flavors of the ice cream that you get after your meal.
What else?
That'll do it, yes. Let's
There
see.
she is, spoon.
What's that
Okay.
here?
So what flavor did you get?
Cotton candy.
Of course, I figured that's
I
what
only
you get.
remember them having like chocolate, vanilla, and strawberry, but they may have had more. But I was torn between that and the blueberry cheesecake, but I am a fan of cotton candy ice cream.
Well, you could have gotten it because I could have gotten one and I chose not to, so you could have gotten.
Did you have a ticket too?
She put two on it, one for you, one for me.
Oh man, I didn't know that. I thought since you got your dessert in there.
No, I could have gotten one.
Yeah.
Do you want it?
No, I don't really have anywhere to put this one right now. Plus it's really too cold for ice cream.
It is cold.
Now, as I mentioned earlier in the video, there are 4 cabins for rent. I think we finally found them. So on the way up to those, there's just a lot of little farm implements right here. So I think up here on the hill, I'm guessing these are the cabins that you rent. So I want to show those to you really quickly.
Three on the left, on the right.
Yeah. So you can rent those for like a honeymoon or just a romantic getaway with your spouse. Here's another one.
And then here's also the one on the right side of the road closest to the restaurant.
Get that old truck down on the other side of the hill. That's the main right on the tail, so that's clear.
Very pretty out there, and the crowds have really picked up tonight.
Okay, we're going to pull back down into the complex now and give our final thoughts, but just wanted to show you the little lights coming on now. It's starting to be close to sunset and the lights are starting to come on the side. I imagine at nighttime, this time of year, this would be really pretty. So we're going to pull back down here to the parking lot and we're going to go over our experience here tonight at the Depot. as you can see, just by the parking lot, this is a very popular place, especially on the weekend.
Yes.
If we can find a place to park to do our closeout. So we'll pull over in here by the gazebo. There should be something over in here.
Well, even like how that car's kind of parked beside of it,
Yeah.
since we're not going to be there long.
Okay, well, we have finally found a spot where we can kind of pull out of the way and do our final closeout. This crowd has picked up a lot since we got here. We got here by 3:30. It is now 5:18. So,
And there's like a line of cars still pulling in now.
yeah. So the birthday girl and I, she is 47 years old in one day now. So sorry we didn't get to do anything last night on your birthday. We had to go meet our son halfway between our house and Charlotte. He was flying out this morning and we needed to watch his dog. So anyway, we decided that we would do our meal tonight. And I knew this was a place you like.
I do.
Historically, you've liked coming here. I think I surprised you. Was it a birthday or an anniversary? Before.
Well, I remember my first time we came was in 2016. I said plan a day. And we came here. We went to Mount Airy. Actually rode up into Virginia a little bit. We made a whole day of it.
Where did we go in Virginia? I don't remember that.
Didn't we just cross over the state line?
Oh, we might have. Just say we had
Done
been to
that.
Virginia that day, I guess.
Yeah. It was a fun day.
Yeah. So I guess 2016 was our first time here. I think we came back maybe within the year or about a year later.
Yeah.
Then we didn't come back again until 2 years ago, 2000, I guess 21. March of 2021. It'll be almost 3 years.
Wow.
Yeah. So you can check out that review as well. We watched it again today just to remember what we had gotten. And I did not like that video at all, just because very not well done, very jumpy and shaky. So I said, let's do another one. So here we are, the Depot, Cody Creek, Dobson, North Carolina. It's located just off of Highway 601, if that helps. If you're going north, it's going to be on your left. If you're going south, obviously it's going to be on your right. So this is our 4th trip here, and we're going to give a rundown of what we thought of our experience tonight here at the Depot. So why don't you start us off?
Okay, so always love their food. It's a beautiful place here. So he decided, or asked about an appetizer, so we decided on the fried green tomatoes. Those were good. I think I only ate, what, 2 of them or something like that? 2 or 3 maybe. They were just, they didn't want to stay together.
They gave you 9 of them.
But they were good. They were good and hot. Dipped it in the ranch dressing, it was good. I ordered the grilled chicken with sauteed vegetables. It was on rice and then had 2 sides. So I chose a side salad and green beans. So my salad was good. Green beans, you can tell they were out of a can. I didn't really taste a lot of seasoning in them, but they were still good. The grilled chicken was very good. The grilled vegetables or sauteed vegetables was very good. It comes choice of bread, roll, Texas toast, or hush puppies. I chose Texas toast. I didn't really care for the Texas toast, but everything was good. Since it was my birthday, I did get a dessert. I decided on the pecan pie, and it was really, really good. She heated it up, and it was good.
That dessert, how much were their desserts? Did you know? I'm going to say something about that here in a minute.
$5.
Okay, so that's $1 up from last time we were here, because I remember saying it was $4 then. That's about as cheap as you get a dessert in most restaurants of this nature.
And it was a decent size. It wasn't
Yeah.
like really, really tiny. I think everything is made here. So
I've seen desserts in some places $7.95, $8.95. You know. Did you say how you like the pecan pie?
it was really good.
Okay. They ask you if you wanted it heated or cold.
Yeah, I asked for it heated. Because a lot of times you get it cold, and it's like, right out of the refrigerator. But when it's heated, it was very good.
Okay. So you were pleased with that.
I was.
All right. So would you do it again?
I would.
Okay. All right. So yeah, came up here for her birthday. I'm gonna go ahead and venture out on a limb and say if this place was like within 20 miles of where we live, this would probably be our favorite restaurant as far as go to, at least.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not trying to speak for you,
Oh,
but
no, I love it here.
the thing is it's over an hour and a half away, so we just don't get up here much. But when we do, it's always a treat. So this is our 4th visit. I have gotten the ribs every time but this time. First 2 times first time I think I got a full rack. That didn't go well. They were good, but I was sick afterwards. I was so full. So the next time I got a half rack, that turned out better. They have, if I remember correctly, they have kind of a unique sauce that you put on these ribs here. And I guess it's something they do. It seems like it's kind of spicy.
Yeah, because
but not hot.
You liked them so much. I remember I got them the second time, and normally I don't get ribs out. It seemed like they were really
when I
good.
say spicy, I mean like flavorful, full of flavor, not necessarily hot. And I just remember getting those 2 times. Last time we came, I wanted to try the steak, but I didn't want to not get the ribs. So I asked if they had a combo thing. I thought they was going to give me like a small 8-ounce ribeye and half a rack of ribs. They came with a full 12-ounce ribeye and the ribs, and I was miserable that night as well. So I wasn't going to do a combo again. I had to make a decision. So the steak was superb last time. I went with that tonight, the ribeye steak, and it was superb again. It was. I'll tell you one thing I like about this restaurant too. I can't wait to get the comments. I didn't even have to ask for A1 here. She just brought that and the Heinz 57. I don't know who would put Heinz 57 on a steak. But anyway, I was going to ask for A1. Didn't have to. They brought it out. Just without me asking, set it on the table. So the steak was cooked perfectly. I ordered it medium. It was medium. I think up towards the top it might have been a little more medium rare. But that's okay. I can go with that. And the steak was done right, prepared right, very flavorful. I got the baked apples. I probably would not get the baked apples again. Nothing wrong with them. It just, I don't know. I'm glad I tried them, but I would probably go back to something else next time. Got the macaroni and cheese for the second straight time. It did not disappoint either time. And I did not get a dessert off the menu because I remember the general store, if you request it, they'll give you a little ticket after your meal. You can take that ticket over there and you can choose between the ice cream flavors that we showed. So I got that. They had a nice warm heater in there, stood right next to it and enjoyed my ice cream.
Perfect place for ice cream.
It absolutely was. And
yeah, I didn't get no ice cream.
A couple ladies saw me doing it. They brought their ice cream over there, and we all stood there. So I guess if I have to say one little thing that I didn't like tonight, do you know what I'm going to say?
No.
Okay. Is the timing of when they brought the food out. We had ordered the appetizer, and I didn't get a salad, but you ordered that as one of your sides. So they brought the salad out. You had neither had time to finish your salad or your part of the appetizer when the meal came out.
Yeah.
And that's one thing that does kind of, I wish restaurants would work on, because once you're really here for the main course, not anything else. And the appetizers to kind of give you something to munch on until that comes out. But when the food comes out and you still have not had time to eat the appetizer yet, and it's not like we were just sitting there talking, not eating. We had not literally had time to finish it. Then your food's sitting there getting cold while you're trying to finish up the appetizer. And I was done with my part of it, but you were still eating on your salad, and you still had like 2 tomatoes left.
Yeah.
So kind of wish the meal had maybe come out 4 or 5 minutes later than it did. But it came out.
And it could be too because they are so busy that they are maybe trying to hurry people through.
I think so.
Yeah.
So that being said, our total bill tonight before tip was $49.65. When I got that bill, that's actually a little under what I had it figured to be. So I want to say I think their prices for the quality of the food you get, the amount of food you get, I am not leaving here hungry at all. Their prices are, I think, really decent. I really do.
Yeah.
I was expecting the bill itself to be $55, $60. When I saw $49.65, I actually opened it up to see if she added everything right, because I thought maybe she left my drink off or something like that. So I thought, compared to where we usually go, like in the Smokies and the meal, or what we would have to pay for a meal like this, I felt like we're probably about $10 under what we would have paid anywhere else, $10, $15. Would you agree with that?
I would.
And the food, let me tell you something, that steak is as good as any you're going to get anywhere. That steak was done right now. So I thought the prices were reasonable. I thought the dessert price was reasonable. The one thing I will make you aware of is that I think we carried $50 cash up here exactly. Well, I wanted to leave cash for our waitress tonight, so that would have only left me after I tipped her. So went up to the front, and I was going to just, when I saw this sign, I thought, well, let me think how to do this. If you do pay with a card, it's 3.9% added to your bill. So while the $49.65 was good, there was a percentage added on, because we did end up paying with the card because we wanted to take care of our server. Her name was Maddie. She did a fine job tonight taking care of us. So we wanted to take care of her, you know, in a pretty good way. So ended up having to pay with a card and just leave the tip on the card. So anyway, that was that. But just be aware, a lot of places are adding card fees.
Yeah.
So, and
Most of the time it's been 3%. This is the highest, ain't it? 3.9.
There's somewhere else we went that was 4%, I think.
Oh, okay.
Might have been Hoskins. I want to say they, but I'm not sure about that. We got a restless dog back here. But anyway, overall, very, very happy.
Yeah.
Very pleased.
And the free ice cream. If you don't get dessert, hey, you get free ice cream.
You get free ice cream. What, 7, 8, 9 flavors to choose from.
Yeah.
So anyway, definitely, if you get a chance, if you're within, I would say if you're within 2 hours of this area, take a drive down here on a Friday or Saturday and experience this for yourself.
It's nice. It really is.
Think you'll like it. And if you like this video, like and subscribe.
And follow us on Facebook.
And have a blessed day.